Just want to make sure that this is actually streaming before I get into it. I figured today would be the best day to try to do the Dev Room podcast live. I know a lot of people may not. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I'm actually live. All right, that's all I wanted to do. So tonight's video is going to be all about Elon Musk and the complete idiocracy and hypocrisy and just constant stupidity of Elon Musk. And I'm pretty much gonna rant here. I have a lot with this man to get off of my chest, and I figured today would be the best day to do that. So we're gonna start, and anybody that comes in later on, you can rewind. I really want to get this off my chest, and sorry if there's technical difficulties. I'm trying to get a new setup thing going on, and I've hooked this up a different way than normal, so just bear with me. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is, if you guys actually did not know, Elon Musk recently has basically given his employees an ultimatum. And he's basically saying, hey, if you guys want to remote work, then look for another job. You're not working here at Tesla. He also sent one out to SpaceX. And now that he's trying to acquire Twitter, I'm pretty sure that that's coming down the pipeline too. So this has been the headlines. And luckily, I actually waited because I recorded last week a video to this. And because of the way that I had everything set up, it came out completely terrible. All the audio was inoperable. So I figured that this would be a better way of doing this. So this is what the articles were all talking about. Elon Musk reportedly declares remote work no longer acceptable at Tesla, as well as SpaceX. And like I said, Twitter is on its way. So I'm not going to read any of the article. I don't care. I just really wanted the tweets. And that's what I was mostly after. So one of the, one of the internal documents from Tesla actually got leaked out. And this is what it actually said. Tesla, this is less than we asked of. Oh no, this is the second one. No. Sorry guys. I know I thought I had it. I thought this, because I remember pulling this out earlier, and now I'm just unprepared. Okay, here we go. This was the this was basically the article or the emails that he sent to everybody. Remote work is no longer acceptable. Anybody who wishes to do remote work must be in the office for a minimum, and I mean minimum, of 40 hours per week, or depart from Tesla. Even though it should say from, but I'm trying to make this a little more legible and his English a little more comprehensible. So this is less than what we ask factory employees. If there is a particular exception contributor for whom this is impossible, I will review and approve those expectations directly. Moreover, the office must be main Tesla office, not a remote branch office unrelated to the job duties. For an example, being responsible for Fremont factory human relations, but having an office in another state. And he basically is telling everybody, hey, you know what? You must be in the office. And our factory workers, from what I understood, was about 60 hours, 70 hours, all the way up to 80 hours. And to be honest, that's fucking ridiculous. This is also the man who recently decided, or I think it was a while ago, he was talking about how he, that the Chinese work schedule. What was it? I think it's like 997 or 996. Yeah, 996. Is basically why it's basically why Asia will take over through the country, and they'll have more innovations than anybody else. And I actually want to play an excerpt to that, and I'm gonna react to it. So let's do this. So this is what he says.
America's poor. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has blasted America's poor work ethic and praised toiling Chinese staff who stay at the factory burning the midnight oil. The billionaire, who has promised to improve.
Okay, this is not the fuck it. I'm gonna switch back over here while I look for it, and we'll talk a little bit more. So basically, he came up and said that the 996 work ethic is what he wants. That if people are not like him and actually sleep in the facility, or basically do whatever they can to make him more money, then it's fucking unacceptable. That Americans are basically lazy, and you know, we should be um we should be more willing to do whatever it takes for the company itself. But in actuality, none of these companies actually give a fuck. Like, let's really be honest here. No matter what company that you work for, no matter how hard that you work for, it's never gonna change anything. Like, you can somewhat climb up the corporate ladder, but really it's not directed towards you, and it's really not in your wheelhouse for anybody to give you what you want. It's the same, what is it? It's the same argument that people make where if you build it, they will come, sort of thing. But in all actuality, it doesn't. You have to go out there and do whatever you have to do to make it work. Okay, I think I found it. So let's react, I guess, and I'll pause it where I need to and give commentary.
One cannot believe what he's hearing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's like famous last words.
Actually, I'm not interested in Mars.
You want to see a guy who can't believe.
Okay, I'll just put the humanist fucking report. I know that they have it.
There's just a lot of super talented, hardworking people in China who strongly are considering his strong companies made him the richest man on the planet. But here's what he said. I think there will be some very strong companies coming out of China. There is just a lot of super talented, hardworking people in China who strongly believe in manufacturing. He added, they won't just be burning the midnight oil. They will be burning the 3 a.m. oil. They won't even leave the factory type of thing. Whereas in America, people are trying to avoid going to work at all.
And okay, so I stopped it there because they're gonna go off and they're gonna just talk about it, but that's what we're here for. That's what I want to talk about. Elon Musk is completely fucking idiotic when it comes to this sort of situation, just because the fact that he says that, you know, Americans don't want to burn the midnight oil, but what he fails to actually understand is that it's not your company. I don't care what anybody says. This is not your fucking company. The harder you work to make him money. You don't make yourself money. And then when it comes to raises and all that other stuff like that, you have to, you have to basically hope that the person that is giving you the critique or the raise is actually paying attention to what you're doing. I've worked at plenty of places where this was not the case, and they would tell me, oh, well, we can only give you about a 9-cent raise, and you're taking somebody else's raise, and it's absolutely fucking stupid. If you really do think that, you know what, that that because the person is, what is it? That you're taking someone else's raise for 9 fucking cents. Come on, man. When you break it down, what is that? That's about about 4.5 cents. Like, come on, man. And I know that there's probably people out there that are not gonna like this, or they're gonna send hate my way, but I just don't fucking care. Most of these people are blowing smoke out of their ass. I can say all this shit and I can be extremely critical of Elon Musk because I'm a fucking shareholder, and I can disapprove to whatever the fuck he's talking about or whatever he says. And this is more of the nonsense that he's talking about. Nope.
The maximum of 44 hours. China's labor BC explains, according to China's labor laws, a standard workday is 8 hours long with a maximum of 44 hours a week. Any work beyond that requires extra pay or overtime, but this has not been well enforced. In many of
Okay, no, that's not it. But yeah, that's basically what he wants. He wants us to work longer hours and make him more money. That's exactly what the fuck Elon Musk is all about. Yeah. Well, he wants to do all of that, and then on top of that, because he's just a great fucking person, you know, he sends out an email saying, I want to cut 10% of the jobs because I think the economy is not recovering or not being favorable. And it's really because he lost 9% of his fucking wealth. I think it was like, what was it? I think it was like $20 billion that he lost or something like that of his wealth. Yeah, what was it? It dropped 8%. Yeah, and this is what he was saying. But he's really mostly salty because Joe Biden won't bring him to the table about the EVs, and that's mostly what his thing is. But what was it? Not work. Yeah, he lost a bunch of net worth because the Tesla stock dropped by a lot, and I mean by a lot. Then this is another joke about Elon Musk with SpaceX, or what was it? Starlink. So Starlink is just an absolute fucking joke, and you know, he claims that, oh, I'm gonna make sure that internet access to everybody. It's a fucking joke. Right now, the waiting list has been about like 2 years at this point. No, that is not moving any closer. Where is it? Ooh, I don't want that. Okay, Starlink. What is it? Yeah, he raised the price for this residential. Yeah, he raised the price. This used to be $100. I'm guessing because of inflation. I think now it's the middle of 2023 that this is actually coming. This is another, like I said, this is another joke. Let's go here. I don't know who lives here, but let's see. Here we go. Fully refundable, depend on location. Some may take up to 6 months or more to fulfill. Here we go. And I tried to sign up for this, and it's just fucking ridiculous. As I live in rural part of of the country, but though it is unclear what the company's current wait list looks like, late May the company had 10,000 active customers and a wait list of 500,000. In October, SpaceX pushed its waiting times from late 2022 to early 2023 after originally slating orders to ship between late 2021 to mid 2022. Then on top of that, they decided, you know what, we're gonna make a new, what was it, a new dish for on top of your house, which consumes less power, but the people who already had it don't have that access. So they still have the old one that eats up a lot of electricity. My boss had one of these, and they were talking about how much electricity it eats and how much electricity it wastes. So it's funny. It's funny to me. Then they sell this proprietary cable, so just in case that breaks, that's like another like $200. Let's see. Oh man, where's the cable? No, where's the cable? Here, $9 is the mount, whatever resistance. Oh, they're not showing it, but there's a cable that hooks up into here, and it's proprietary because they decided, you know what, let's charge more money. I think it was like, if I'm not mistaken, like $150 for that cable, just for that cable, just in case anything happens to it, or if they gave you a short one and you need to get a longer one. I hope you got your pennies counted. But yeah, the whole thing is just absolutely fucking stupid. You know, besides having 10% of your workforce cut off, and now you have bigger companies like Facebook, Google, Uber, and all those other ones poaching your talent because you're throwing them all out because you won't continue to let them work from home. On top of the idiocracy of the whole entire situation is just that, you know, he comes off and he says, you know what, we're building the greatest brand, and they're not doing it because they're working from home, so you guys have to be in here. And it's absolutely fucking, it's asinine. Just for the fact that, you know what, working from home is one of the greatest benefits, just because the fact that you're not paying for gas, you're not having to commute, losing about, let's be conservative, about an hour and a half of your day, maybe an hour, depending on how far your commute is. You know, and most of these people living or working at Tesla, let's be honest, are in California. And Joe Biden is not making that any better. I shouldn't even say that. Just gas prices are not making that any fucking better. Here we go. Where's the thing? Here we go. Look at this. Gas hits nearly $10 a gallon. You know, I'm not here, and I don't really pick sides because I don't care for any of the fucking politicians. I don't care about either side. If you're wondering, this channel is black first. It will always be black first. Those are my people. So yeah. You know, you're living, let's say you're living where is it? Near Tesla. There we go. Okay. So it's still about $6. And that's near the facility. I don't know if people live further than this or whatever, but this is a little bit, it's fucking ridiculous. And then you have places here where it's $8. And then, like I said before, or the one that we read over here, $10. Just let these people work from fucking home. It ain't bothering anybody. He can say whatever he wants, but he is still being the one that he's just wasting more corporate money for this bullshit, for not letting people actually stay home and just do the same shit that they can do there. I'm pretty sure that the CEOs and whatever fucking meetings that you guys are trying to have, guys, it's not fucking worth it. You can Zoom the guy, you can call the guy, you can do whatever you want, but it ain't changing anything. But you know what, Elon Musk, you fucking genius. You do whatever the fuck you want. It's your company, right? Because I guarantee there's going to be a bunch of fucking idiotic people who tell me that it's his company. He can do whatever he wants. Well, he is also the guy fucking running shit into the goddamn ground right now. This is why the government won't let him get any, solar tax credits or EV tax credits. He won't get them. Every other company's doing it. Most of his products now are coming from overseas. So again, he won't get them. Even if they pass any sort of legislation that says, you know what, because what was it? They were talking about having your products be 90% built in America. He won't get them. All his stuff is pulled from other countries, other manufacturing plants that he has in other countries. Like, Germany doesn't like him right now because they're not enforcing the non-work from home. They won't let him have he has to obey for human rights in Germany. He has another facility in China, and I guarantee that they just love him over there because now he's breaking down who's lazy and who's not. But this is still the same person who just makes idiotic moves and then thinks that they're God's gift to fucking earth. And, oh man, I just, at this point, I absolutely fucking hate Elon Musk. He's getting to the point where it's getting very close to me just selling off my Tesla stock. Once it goes into the green, I'm probably going to sell that shit off. I'm probably going to sell it off, and it's probably never going to go into green. That's the sad part. I'm nearly 10% down on the stock market with him, and I am very looking forward to the day where this goes a little bit positive and I get into the green again and I sell this shit the fuck off. This man is a fucking idiot. No matter what he does, no matter how much good he does to the world, I will absolutely fucking hate him because he is just a piece of fucking shit. He's just a fucking piece of shit. And with that one, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.